What's up, guys? Come with me as I play 18 on the sim today. Not really sure what course I want to play, so I think we're just gonna go random here. Let's see. Let's get on the list. We'll just give a good few scrolls. All right, guess we're playing the Farms. Never played this course actually, so this will be fun. We're gonna play from the tips, play a full 18, take the mulligans off, get some auto putting, bump that up a little bit. Let me go back. Let's make the conditions just a little bit harder. Keep that the same. Perfect. All right, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Played a few days ago, so definitely still a little bit warm. I think today I'm gonna want to shoot under 88. We'll see if that is possible. I think last round I shot like a 92, so that'd be great if I could shoot 88. But we'll give it a go and we'll see. All right, first hole, par 4, 390. I'm just gonna put it out to that bunker straight ahead. Let the wind move it to the left. Should be okay. Yeah. Real life, I'd be extremely happy with that for the first tee shot of the day. Definitely using my my fair share of breakfast balls off the first tee, so not gonna complain about that. All right, 139. Got some wind helping me out a little bit, so probably only need about 120-ish. So I might hit my wedge here. It's probably like my 115 club, but I think I can give it a little bit of a go, let it run out. I think we're just gonna go right at this. All right, center of the green. We'll take that. Probably a 2 putt, if I had to guess. Pretty generous. I think, like I said before, I'm not a great putter, so some of these auto putts are definitely a little generous for me. I feel confident I could have probably 2 putted that, so that one wasn't too egregious. All right, par 3. Got about 190. Hit my 4 here. Just gonna go right at it. Really struggle with my 4-iron. Really just focusing on getting good contact, letting the club do the rest. So I'm not gonna try to kill it, but definitely just want to get good contact. That was pretty good. Perfect. Yeah, we'll take that any day. Like I said, my longer irons are definitely not my strong suit. So very, very pleased with that. We'll take it. Oh, birdie, even better. All right, solid start. Definitely on track for my 88. All right, long par 5. Pretty narrow, honestly. Definitely got some wind, kind of pushing to the right, so we'll kind of see where we want to set up here. Thinking like to the left of that bunker. It's probably where I'm gonna try to go, but as always, we'll see if we can actually do that. Nope. Yeah, definitely sit up a little too early. Hopefully it comes down that hill. No, is that out of bounds, or are we gonna play that? All right, guess we're gonna play that. That's the beauty about sim golf. I don't need to go chasing for it, but that is a pretty bad shot right there. All right, definitely gonna need to just chip out like over there somewhere. Okay, I think that said it was like 150, so get a little bit of a power decrease. You can see on the left-hand side, only about 84% of my power. So obviously in real life, probably have to chip out even more to the left, but we'll see if it's gonna let me just go right through this stuff. Got my 7-iron. Still gonna give it like a good swing. Let me go through. That is not a good out though. Man, not good contact either, yeah. That's a bummer. 200 to the hole with the rough, the power decrease, definitely not gonna be able to get it there, so definitely gonna have to lay up, probably like over there somewhere. Man. I think I'm just gonna make sure I get it over this water, but I wanna go kind of towards that bunker on the left over here. So I've got my 8-iron. I think that's gonna be plenty to go 110, but just in case, just really wanna make sure I get on the fairway here. Cut it a little close, definitely was not trying to cut it that close, but actually works out pretty well right there. So we'll see how much we've got left. 84, got some wind. Still line 4, so if I put it close, I can still save par, which that'd be pretty good. I'm kind of in between clubs right here. I think I'm gonna hit my 60. Hopefully it'll kind of roll back there, but we'll see. Good full 60. All right, not a terrible miss, but would have loved to just got it in the middle of the green right there. All right, got a little chip. Have a little bit of a decrease in power because I'm in the rough, but still just want to make sure I get it up there. Not great. Double bogey after a nice par and birdie start. It's not ideal, but hey, that's okay. That is okay. All right. This looks like a long par 4, but not really. It's just kind of the way it's laid out. I'm gonna go right after it there. All right, kind of towards those pink bushes. I'm just gonna go straight for that. Try to stay down. I feel like I stood up a little too fast on my last drive. Nope. Damn, 2 in a row. Back in the hazard area. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that's one of those in real life. You're not going to be able to get it out of there. Yeah, it's a good view. It's more realistic. That's how I usually play. Definitely in those spots. So yeah, we're gonna have to turn this guy around and hopefully just kind of get a view. See there, maybe. All right. Well, we're just gonna take my 56 and just kind of chip it out here. We'll see what we can get. All right, back in the fairway, but pretty far out for my 3rd shot, so that's kind of disappointing. We got 152. I think I'm gonna hit my 8. I'm probably just gonna go, yeah, kind of right at that tree. Good solid contact here. Just let the club do the rest. Get a little bit more left. That wind is pushing pretty hard. My ball likes to go to the right anyway. Ooh. Man, didn't think I would carry that. Huh. All right. Well, just gonna keep rolling with it. Pretty rough going since the birdie, but I guess that's kind of the golf god's revenge. All right, good chip right here. All right. Should be a 1-putt, maybe. We'll see. Okay, bogey. They're kind of that second shot where I was at. That's not too bad. I'm not overly upset with that. Okay. Long par 3, 215. This is a tough one for me. I just really struggle with this number. Kind of in between my 4 and hybrid, but we'll go hybrid here. And if we go a little long, that's okay. Got some wind helping out too, so it'll give us a nice easy swing. Get up. Oh man, that was almost perfect. Almost perfect, but not a terrible shot. Got my 56 here. Got a little bit of a power decrease, so gonna give it a little bit more go. Just really want to get it up over this hill. There's a little bit of a gully there, so I might bring it back. Just a little bit. No. Bogey. Disappointing, but we'll take it. All right, let's turn it around here. Got a nice par 4. Man, these fairways look tight. Gonna have to make an adjustment here. I had 2 in a row. It just kind of sprayed to the right for me. So if anything here, I just want to go left. Even though if that's not the play for this hole, I just need to make an adjustment. I felt like that's what we used to do in our baseball practices. You'd hit like a pop-up in the cage, like 2 or 3 in a row. They'd be like, if you don't hit the ball on the ground this next one, like, it's time to get running. Let's go right for this one. Not bad, just went extremely high. And a hit fairway, so we can't be upset with that. Oh, honestly, not too bad. Just skied it, honestly. I think the wind just took it. But hey, hit fairway, not gonna be upset with that. All right, 108, got about 11 miles per hour wind. So I think I'm gonna hit my 52. It just doesn't go too high. The wind knocks it down, so kind of in between here. Do I hit my 52? Do I go with my wedge that carries me 110? Honestly, I'd rather be long, rather not be in that bunker and go short. So we're gonna go wedge. Like I said, that gives me about 110 in the air. Pin's 108, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. yeah, glad I went with the wedge. Not a great shot, but way better than the outcome would have been if I went with my 52. Definitely would have been in that bunker or more short. So to be putting in real life, I'd be pretty happy with that. So those are little things, just trying to get a little bit better at, thinking through it, and honestly talking to you guys while I do this kind of helps me a little bit. So thanks. All right, par 4. I don't know why that last one went so high, so be a little cautious with this one. But overall, that was pretty good. Oh man, that was bad. Sneaks through. Yeah, I mean, look at the video. That's just terrible. Not good contact. But I have a view, which is good. In the rough, so I have a little bit of a power decrease. So again, it's the hard thing. I think in real life, you kind of have to see like how high is this hill in front of me. Do I have the ability to hit a 3-wood over this? But I guess we'll see if that's a possibility. But again, here the depth perception is kind of off. I can't tell if I can get my 3-wood over this, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, okay. That worked out really good, actually. Good clean ball strike and got it over, so I'll take it. That is like my favorite club, my 3. I can hit it off the tee, hit it off the ground. It is just my favorite club. I mean, it's really hard to beat. All right, 83, 10 miles per hour to wind. Gonna hit my 56. Plan is to just land it kind of right at the hole. Just can't be short in these bunkers. What did I say? Man, that wasn't a good strike too. Hit it really low on the club. Just thinned it, so not a good ball strike there. Definitely paid the price. All right, greenside bunker. It's a lot easier when you're you have a perfect lie here, so can't complain. Still need to get it out. Oh, all right. Pretty good. Can't complain. All right. Not bad. 4 over through 8. Could be a lot worse with some of the shots that I've hit, so not gonna complain. This is about as dead straight as you can get off the tee, so definitely need to take advantage of this guy. Wind kind of helping me out a little bit. Gonna go right at that house and those windows straight ahead. Just give it a good rip. Can't think too much. Man, 2 in a row. It felt like better contact, but definitely not a good result there. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened there. All right, well, I have to play around the screen a little bit, figure out how to get out. I don't know if we go over there, maybe. No, what over here? Back up, yeah. Guess that could work. Just kind of chip out to there. Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Have a little bit of daylight. Take my 7. Just kind of chip it up out of there. Give this a good go. Hold on. Perfect. I think that's always the hardest thing. Like when you're in the crap and you're just trying to chip out, it's just so demoralizing when you actually hit it and it goes into the other rough or the bunker or anything like that. And you're like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we'll take that any day. All right, 140. Probably gonna hit my 9, let it roll out. That's the plan. We'll see if we can actually achieve that. But just going straight for the center of the green. Maybe even right at it, honestly. Just good contact. Yeah, all right. Pretty solid shot. For me, at least. We'll take that, even though it was a bogey. Again, off position of the tee, to be able to hit it out there, that's okay with me. All right, this will be a pretty tough fairway here. Kind of pinches it. I think in real life this would actually really bother me. Just the view sight going down looks pretty tough, but I'm just gonna let it rip. I feel like I've been thinking too much in my last few drives, so I'm just gonna let it rip and see where it goes. Oh, no way. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible. I think missing the fairway is tough in any sense, and then to land in the opposing fairway's bunker is pretty demoralizing, but that's okay. All right, just gonna chip out. We're gonna stay in the other fairway and then probably cross over. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap in the trees, so the next shot shouldn't be too bad. Oh, what did we just talk about? Making a mistake on top of a mistake. It's just really hard. Not too much of a power decrease, 87%, so not the end of the world. But still, that's just stupid. That can't happen. So definitely a little frustrating. All right, 140, 145. Got some wind. Probably should just hit the pin, just so I can see where I should be aiming. I think I kind of know. Okay, it's right over that tree. I've got my 6 here. Probably a little too much club, but with the power decrease and the wind, it might actually be okay. It's right over this tree. Nope. Not a good ball strike. You'll kind of see it in the video. Yeah, right off the toe. And that was like three pretty poor shots in a row. Just kind of sucks. The last hole hit that wedge pretty good. Then to follow it up with 3 really bad shots, it kind of sucks. But par 5 can definitely make it up a little bit. The biggest thing here is just get it on the green. Just can't have this one roll back. That's like the biggest thing. So definitely gonna give it maybe even too much, but I'm not gonna be short. That's okay. I was not gonna let that one be short. I'd rather be chipping down again. Okay. I'm just gonna let this one kind of roll out. All right, probably like a 2 putt, if I had to guess. 1 putt bogey. Again, not super upset with the amount of bad shots that I hit there. yeah, to walk away with a 42, it's pretty good actually for some of the poor shots that I just hit. All right, back 9. Let's keep it up. Can we shoot another 42? I'd like to think that we could. Probably shoot a few strokes better, but we're not gonna get too far ahead of ourselves right here. We're just gonna try to keep with it. Still gonna shoot for the 88. Maybe even go a little bit lower, but definitely just gonna stay within my game. I didn't feel bad off the club. I don't know if that was the wind. That felt better. Not great, but felt a little bit better than the last ones. Yeah, I mean, path, face, and the direction weren't the worst in the world. So I think most of that kind of was the wind. All right, 185, got a little bit of a power decrease. It's probably gonna be, got the wind too. I'm honestly just gonna hit my 4. Knowing that, just gotta go for the middle of the green here. Kind of going that big yellow house straight ahead. Just want good, solid contact. That's all I care about. Pushed. Yeah, off the toe a little bit. Came kind of inside out. All right, tough shot over the bunker. Gotta love these in real life though. Bring out the 60 flop shot. Either two things, you either flop it over and it's the best shot ever, or you just scull it straight into the bank and then you're screwed for your next maybe 2 shots. So yeah, this is always a fun one, but I'm gonna open this club up. Get a power decrease, so we're definitely gonna wanna give it a good go. Yeah, it's okay if that rolls off. Stay on, probably a 2-putt, cool. Bogey. Kind of used to playing bogey golf. It's kind of my goal. If I can sneak out a par here and there, great. Birdie, even better. Started off really strong. Par birdie, and then followed up with the double. That kind of tempered expectations a little bit. That's okay. All right, par 4, 375. Got a little bit of helping wind. Felt good on the last drive. I'm just gonna keep things the same here. Nope. Man, I'll have to go back and check that distance. I really did. Oh, okay. No, I actually did crush that. I was like, man, I only hit it like 250. I thought I had space. But no, I must have gotten a hold of that one to 275 in the air. That's I guess that means I've been hitting the gym pretty hard. Or that was just a lot of wind helping me out. But we're gonna say that was the gym there. Okay, losing a lot of power here. You can see on the bottom left, only 70% of my power. Still got about 120. So, man, I'm terrible with this quick math on the spot, but I like playing quick golf. So, gonna hit my 6. Just gonna hope that's the best club that I should be hitting. I'm sure I'm probably gonna look back at this later and be like, why didn't you hit a different club? But that's okay. We're gonna hit my 6. We're gonna go pretty far left of the target. I feel like that wind is just gonna pick this up a little bit. Yep. That's not bad. I didn't hit that like super clean. Yeah, off the toe a little bit, but that wasn't the worst thing in the world. All right, quick little chip. this guy right on there. Should be pretty straightforward. Land it right after the fringe. Get it in. Ooh. Slow down. Please. All right, that's probably a 2-putt. Man, bogey. I know I just said I wouldn't be upset with bogeys, but at some point, just looking at the card and you're like, it's got to turn, right? And this is the hole, par 5. Definitely got to make it up here. Just gonna go right at that bunker. It's kind of my goal here. Definitely got the wind going to the right. So honestly, might even go more left of that bunker. Just let the ball go. All right, that was pretty good. Yeah, right in the middle. Yeah, nice kick too. All right, I think we're just gonna go for this one. I don't care how far away we are. Wow, 306. Yeah, definitely can't take full credit for that. I think that's definitely some of the wind helping me out right there. But 275, got the wind helping me out here. I'm just gonna send it with a 3 and just pray to God it goes somewhere where I want it to go. We're gonna go kind of towards this tree right there. Again, it's my favorite club. Won't fail me now. Little pull. All right. Again, par 5, so can afford a little mistake like that. But again, not a huge miss. But this guy, I gotta stick. This would be huge if I can just get this close and just get a par. It could really help my round out here. But this is where I struggle. That like 50 yard is just tough. Hang on. Man. Yeah, again, that's kind of the things that I need to practice on. Really like that 75 in is just tough because it's the 3/4 swing. You don't have to swing full, but it's just learning those distances. And I honestly don't play enough to really know, what I have to do to hit those numbers. So it's just gonna take a little bit more practice. All right, well, that's a bummer. Bogey from that position, not good. Staying with the status quo. But hey, still on track for my 88, which would be pretty cool after some of these bad shots. All right, par 4 here. Again, these are just really narrow fairways. I can go for that bunker on the left, all the way up there. Wind going to the left, so should be okay. Perfect. Probably the best drive of the day. That was straight as an arrow. I'm sure that wind kind of helped me out a little bit too. 238. Yeah, it's the difference, man. I don't know if it's the wind or what, but I mean, I just hit my last drive 300. I just hit that 238, so definitely got to be something going on there. All right, this is a tough one. 178 to the hole, got 12 miles an hour wind, got water up front. Yeah, obviously rather be long. I know that, but man, do I hit my 4 or do I hit my hybrid? I think I'm just gonna hit my hybrid. I'm okay with being long, but I'm not gonna be okay if I hit it in the water. So we're just gonna live with whatever this does. If I land in the bunker, so be it. One of the trees. Oh, it's not the bunker I wanted to land in. Well, I got it over, so that's that. But that is a way harder shot. I'm in the bunker. I've got the tree I gotta go under. Then I have another bunker on the other side, and then water. Nice. It's like one of those holes where I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to do here to get out of it. But I guess I'm just gonna hit my. I've got a 52. Kind of just want to keep this lower. If anything, I'm gonna go to the left because I know there's more green. And I really don't know. I have no clue what this is gonna do. In another bunker. Oh, that was kind of close. All right. I'm just gonna chip out here. Hopefully that rolls down. I can get like a 1 putt, but that's looking like a 2 putt double bogey or a 1 putt bogey. Hey, you can't say I'm not consistent. I'm consistently inconsistent with some of my swings, but that's okay. All right, par 3, 180. We can go to the left. Gonna hit my 4. Hit it pretty good on my last par 3, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna see if that holds up again. Probably near the left side of that bunker. And see if the wind can just take it back. Oh, that was really poor. Man. Ah, it's just not good. Yeah. Not good. Man, it's a bummer. Yeah, it's like the big thing is just being more consistent with my ball striking. I mean, that could save me a ton. I mean, just something like that, hitting it off the toe. If I just got even a little bit more better contact, I'd probably be in a way better spot, but that's kind of frustrating. But on to the next. Just put this one up there. All right, well, probably a double bogey. Yep, man. All right, gotta get a few strokes back here. We gotta pick it up past next 4 holes. All right, nice par 4. Go for that bunker on the left-hand side. Stay very clear of that water. Very clear of that water. Do not want to touch that. Nice. And a good bounce. Stay in the fairway. All right. Could this be the turn of the round that I needed? I feel like that was a good solid drive. Felt good, posture felt good. All right, 133. Yeah, 120. Oh, I just don't want to go long. So I'm gonna hit my wedge. I'm gonna go to the left side of that bunker over there. Because I know my ball wants to go to the right, but hopefully the wind will kind of help me out too. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's a pretty safe, conservative play. Probably a 3-putt, but I'm not mad about that. Auto putt 2. Wow. It's crazy what happens when you hit a good drive and a good iron shot. Golf is just not that hard. And then it throws you one of these guys. Like, what the heck? Oh, man. All right. Yeah, kind of the same thing. I'm going to go long. I don't really care about that. Going to hit my hybrid. Just got to stay to the right. Go for that bunker over there and just pray it holds on. Yeah. Pretty nice. Oh, could be really good. All right. Pretty positive. I don't have, even with the bogey, that's okay. Definitely got to figure out that club. You know, what do I hit for that 200? I think that's kind of the big number for me right now. It's just figuring out, because in between that 4 and hybrid, definitely have a lot of holes where, especially when you're playing from the tips here, it's just hard. You have that 200 number a lot. All right, let's keep the good drives, good swings going. That was like 3 good swings in a row. So let's definitely capitalize on that. I feel like the wind kind of took that one. Well, not in the bunker, but it's a pretty tough second shot. We'll kind of have to see what angle I have. It wants me to go through those trees. That is unfortunately not going to happen. So I'm probably just going to chip out to over there. I think that was like 95 yards. Oh, actually, yeah, that should be enough club. 52. Just gonna chip out. I'm gonna go in straight for that other bunker. Oh. Man, that sucks. And I even looked at it and was like, man, is this enough club to get over there? I was like, oh yeah, for sure. No. It's disappointing. Should have learned. I'm gonna learn here. 125, power decrease, wind. I think normally I'd probably hit my wedge, but I'm gonna hit my 9. Hopefully even that is enough. I just really don't want to go long. I'm really gonna aim like in the middle of those bunkers. It's kind of my line. Thinned it. Actually worked out pretty good. Not a terrible miss. All right, little chip. Get it. Oh, don't go all the way off the green. Please. Ah. Yeah. Again, I can't even really blame like the technology. I've been playing this long enough now to know that like the distances and all that stuff. So can't even make an excuse. But all right, I think I'm sitting at 82. So just got to shoot bogey to kind of hit the mark. But we're gonna go for it. We're not gonna just shoot for bogey. We're gonna go for like a birdie. But it all starts with a good tee shot. So again, I didn't feel really bad about that last one. I feel like it was mostly the wind. So we're just gonna keep it rolling. Yeah, even the wind can't save that one. Stay out of that. All right. I don't know if that's actually better or worse, but actually in the rough. Well, lost a lot of power. We have 75% of power, so I'm just gonna let the 3-wood, just let it eat. See if we can gain some yards back. And to the other rough. All right. That's okay. Got a good chunk of yards back there, so not the end of the world. All right. Don't have that big of a power decrease, so that's pretty helpful. About 130. So, and it got wind kind of helping me a little bit. I'm probably gonna hit my, that's a good question. Should I go 8 or 9? I'm gonna go 8. Might be a little long. But just haven't really felt comfortable with that 9. Go right for it. Oh. Hold on. Okay. Definitely not a good, not good solid contact there, but that's good enough to kind of just get me on there. We're sitting pretty, guys. One good chip away. Just one solid chip away. That's like a real life, kind of standing over it. Oh, man. Tough. But 88, it's kind of what we set out to shoot. And we did that kind of through the through the thick of it there, but ended up shooting 88, which is not too bad. But we'll go take a look through the front 9. Again, started off really good, and then kind of got messed around there on the 3rd hole. Looking at some of the round stats, 36% of fairways, not good. Felt like I left a lot to the right this time. Probably standing up a little too early, but yeah, average driving distance, pretty typical for me, 250, so not too surprised about that. Total putts, 32. We'll say it's pretty generous, but yeah, overall that is it. 88, can't complain, and I'll see you guys next time.